mean?
Shit's exposed.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this got to be fun, you guys. I'm gonna put my earplugs in here. Let's see. This got to be so much fun because now I can actually move around. So even though you can't see me yet, don't worry, I'm coming. All right. How fun is this? All right. So where am I? Live, Kauai, right? Yeah. Okay. So I've been talking about this experience, and what happened. Y'all are wondering, what's going on. Y'all see it a lot on, you'll check this out. You see it a lot on Facebook. You see me broadcasting. You've heard the mastermind calls that we have. What's it all about, and why am I in Kauai? I started the video just a minute ago, but it got crazy. So it actually ended. It was kind of hot. I mean, the weather changes. Like the weather has changed like every 30 minutes, man. I mean, one minute it's raining like crazy. The next minute it's hot as hell, and it got hot. But what I was talking about is why we did this and what's going on and why am I here. So I'm a part of a global information, a global network of people, like-minded individuals like myself, like you guys, that we're out here. And Millionaires in Training Recruiting Group, everybody's always asking me, what is it? 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 Well, it's just a bunch of people, that want to get paid, really. At the end of the day, that's the end of the story. I started it for one reason and one reason only, and that was to recruit people to work in our energy business. That's why I started. Because my mentor, Stefan Benton, he told me that, if you follow certain principles and you follow certain steps in the energy business, that you can become a millionaire. And what that means, you can make $1 million over 10 years, or you can make it over 9 years, 8 years, 5 years, 4 years. It just depends on how fast you want to do it. He told me I could do it in 1 year. So I believed it. Well, he didn't actually say 1 year. He actually originally told me 3 years. He also told me how long it took him. But all I knew was that if he could do it and he wanted to help me, that I could do it as well. So that was the main thing. And his company that I've been representing for over 10 years is the reason why I'm where I'm at right now today. I mean, that's the end of the story. That's where it started at. That's why I'm in Kauai right now. We've been doing a bunch of different things to continue to educate and promote the business. Millionaires in Training, y'all, was started to promote Techomax LLC. That's why it was started. It was started to promote millennials and how to recruit them, how to train them, and how to get them to the next level, just like Stefan always told me he wanted to do. That was the main thing. And that was the main reason. So that was how it started. That's what happened. And anything that happened beyond that, there might have been some obstacles or challenges along the way, but at the end of the day, that's why it was started. Okay, so I send all the kudos, thanks out to Stefan. I mean, they have been in energy deregulation for quite some time, and he's turned me on to the business, and that's how I got involved. We've had some struggles, some challenges all along the way, but nevertheless, we keep continuing to grow. We keep continuing to build. My focus has never changed, and Millionaires in Training is a concept. It's a concept for anybody who wants to change their life, change their attitude first from negative to positive, and then change their financial situation. Because if you start focusing on the way you think and what you do on a daily basis, if you're reading books, listening to audios, attending meetings with like-minded people so that you can be and do what you want, nobody, according to Napoleon Hill, makes it without a mastermind. Now, we didn't start with Napoleon Hill, but that's where we are right now, and that's why I'm in Kauai, because this one step led to the next step. And I'm going to tell you the story right now. I'm going to give you the entire story of exactly what happened, where we started, why we're here, and where we're going next. That's my mission. So this story is going to be, it's live right now on Facebook. Some people will come back and see it, but here's the story and here's how it started. Energy deregulation started in Canada, right? They deregulated the gas markets. So as energy deregulation spread it across the world, the Canadians got to jump on everybody. So, of course, Stefan is from Canada, and they went to Canada, then went to Europe, and then came here to the United States and started marketing energy as these giant energy companies were deregulated. And that's how I got involved. So in 2007, I came to work. I met Stefan. I got introduced to the company. And I'm going to tell you what, man, for me, y'all, I've been a financial advisor, financial planner, estate planner, but nothing made me happy. I hated that business. At the end of the day, I got my undergraduate degree from the University of Houston. I ended up getting a master's from Golden Gate University while I was working at Morgan Stanley. And nothing got me so excited as when I worked and came and found out about energy deregulation. Man, that blew my mind. It was a match made in heaven. It was a marriage. I got so excited about the business from that day. And you know what, y'all? From that day, I have not worked a day in my life. Not even one. You know why? Because I'm super excited about what I do. So anyway, he got us to get on the conference calls with him as he trained me and my partner, Isaac Hudson. He started on the same day I did. He started on this conference call thing with us because he was in Dallas and we were in Houston, right? So he's like, get on this conference call. I'm going to train you guys. I'm going to mentor you guys. I'm going to tell you guys how this business works. And he did it. And boy, man, you know how anxious and excited I was to get on the phone with him every single day? Oh my God. Whenever I could get on the phone, I was like, yes! Are you kidding me right now? I get to find out from somebody who's done it? Of course, that's what excited me. So, like I said, we've had our struggles up and down along the way, but that didn't matter because at the end of the day, I was still getting the most valuable information that I could ever receive from a person who wanted me to have the information. He wasn't trying to withhold the information from me. He was trying to give me the information. I might not have been smart enough at that time to accept it, acknowledge it, appreciate it. But let me tell you something, as time has gone on, I've gotten wiser. And I realized the value of the information that I got even 10 years ago. And I keep trying to spread that information to everybody else. So that's where we are today. That's how we got there. That was the beginning. From those original calls where he would get us on the phone and train us and talk to us, me and Isaac decided that we would do the same thing. Of course, we were going to duplicate the process. So we started a group, and this group, you know what, it started as like more or less a book club. And I decided that we would use the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by the late Dr. Stephen Covey. Now, I used that book to bring people together. The reason why is because I found out that in sales, if you could get people focused on more additional information and get them to learn something, that they could learn anything. And that's why we started it. That's how it continued. And it grew and it grew and it grew. And it went from studying Dr. Stephen Covey on just between Isaac and I and Stefan. And he gave us some information about Napoleon on some CDs. He gave us what he called the $1 Million Handbook. And you know what it was? It was a packet of CDs. And it had Brian Tracy in it. It had Napoleon Hill in it. It had Covey in it. He gave us this CDs. It was like, oh my God, I must have listened to those CDs 100 times, each one of them. And it was about 30 or 40 of them. It had the Millionaire Next Door in it. He had so much information in it. It was completely unbelievable and blew my mind. And at that time, I was just thirsty for information. I was thirsty, y'all. I was hungry. I was thirsty. I had goals. I wanted to achieve them. And, this was just a way to make it happen. So that grew into me doing regional training classes, trying to train leaders to take over offices. Now, here's the good thing about me doing training classes to take over offices. I don't have to pay for it. I don't pay for it. I don't have to pay for it. All I got to do is train people to do it. I'm not the one that's paying for it. I don't pay for the electricity. I don't pay for the building. I don't pay for any of it. The man himself pays for it. And I'm grateful for that because he set up a system that everybody can thrive in. I mean, I know a lot of people get caught up in their attitudes and get caught up in their emotions, but this is why we train. We train to overcome ourselves. We train to work past our own objections, our own negative mindset, so that we can get to a place where we've never been before. Now, I know I'm not naive enough to believe that everybody comes through the organization is all saying, oh yeah, Mark, I believe in all this. Of course they don't believe in it. That's why they quit. No big deal. We're not looking for them. We're looking for the winners, the people who want to change their mindset, the people who want to win. And let me tell you something, no matter what you hear me say, at the end of the day, I can tell you one thing with 100% certainty, that you can make $1 million in energy deregulation if you decide to do it. That's what I decided anyway. That's why I'm here at Kauai right now. So we started with Dr. Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, started doing mastermind calls. We didn't even know what they were called. We didn't know there was mastermind at that time. We did not know. We just called it, hey y'all, let's get on the call. Let's get together. Let's talk about this book. And the only reason I did it was to get people to talk about the book so they would forget about that it was going in outside direct sales. Because, you know, at that time, direct sales was still frowned upon. It wasn't like it is today where these giant companies are using direct selling people to get their word out. That's why network marketing is so popular. Instead of them paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising and ads and commercials, they pay the money to the individual who goes out and talks about it. How many times have you told somebody to go see a movie, or told somebody to go to this restaurant, or not to go to that restaurant? Did you get paid for it? Well, you probably didn't. Anyway, here's a way to get paid for just talking and telling people what it is you want them to know. But, you know, it's a challenge, man, because, you know, rejection in sales is like okay, all the time. You know, if you have to be able to overcome the objection. You have to sell yourself first. You have to close yourself first. If you close yourself, you never work another day in your life. You know why? Because these big, giant, large, $1 trillion, $1 million, $1 billion energy companies, hey man, they want customers. Everybody's gonna have a customer. Ain't nobody giving their energy up. I ask you, are you willing to turn your lights off? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not at all. Anyway, so we went from studying the 7 habits of highly effective people to studying a book called The Law of Success in 17 Lessons. And that book was written by the late Dr. Napoleon Hill. And he was mentored by the wealthiest person on the planet at the time, at the turn of the century. And his name was Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie owned U.S. Steel. So he got Napoleon and commissioned him to do a 20-plus year study to find out if there were similarities among him and his friends, who were the wealthiest people on the planet, and if there was some rules or laws that people could follow and become very successful. Napoleon, after 20 years, discovered that yes, in fact, there were similarities, and he put them in the book. And the book is called The Law of Success in 17 Lessons. He has 17 sound principles that if you follow those principles, you can become as wealthy as you like, you can become as spiritual as you like, you can become as healthy as you like. In fact, you can hit any goal that you desire if, in fact, you just decide to learn the principles and follow them. Some of them you're probably already doing. A lot of them you're probably already doing. A lot of them, they're probably not even any news to you because you've already been doing them. But if you're not doing them, you can adopt any one of the principles, and you can adopt it, and you can say, hey, here's something I'm missing, and let me adopt this principle and let me see if it'll work out for me. That's what you're capable of doing if you study and learn the philosophy. So here's what happened. So we started learning 17 laws, the laws of success, and 17 lessons. Well, of course, that led me to another book. That book was called The Master Key System. I subsequently found out that Charles Haanel was a mentor of Napoleon Hill. Charles Haanel's book, The Master Key System, has 26 lessons. And what you are asked to do in that book is you're asked to read one chapter a day for 7 days for 26 weeks. So that's about 6 months, right? So I tried it. I had the book for like 2 years. I couldn't get it done. I could not follow what Haanel was saying to do. So I wasn't quite getting the results that I thought I should have got. But I heard about a group, an organization of people who were working together to read the book and follow the lessons that Haanel described. Now keep in mind, this book, The Master Key System, predates the Law of Success. Haanel's book was written in 1909, 1910, long around, that's about the same time that Carnegie met Napoleon and asked him to study the wealthiest people on the planet and see if there was a philosophy or there was a similarities between them all. Why? Because he wanted to come up with a philosophy for an average person. See, Andrew Carnegie was not born rich. He was just born an average person. He was born in Scotland. He was born pretty much poor. But he became the wealthiest man on the planet. And as a result, he wanted to leave a legacy for anybody poor. I feel like it was for poor people like me. I feel like it was for us, y'all. If we wanted to change our lives and get rich, he wanted to have a philosophy where we could do it. And so that's what he did. He had Napoleon come up with a philosophy for what he called the man of the street, to gain the know-how of a man like him over his lifetime and a lifetime of achievement. But it wasn't just him, y'all. It was 500 other very, very wealthy people that lived on the planet. King Gillette, Charles Schwab, Roosevelt, Firestone, Wrigley, and a host of other very, very wealthy people at the turn of the century. These were the men who built America, by the way. So I have adopted the philosophy, and I can only tell you I'm super excited about it. It works for me. I'm excited about my life today. I'm excited about where my life is going. I'm excited about helping people get to where they want to go to too. I'm just excited about all of it. I mean, I couldn't be more excited right now. And here I am on the beach of Kauai. Now, the reason I'm here is because, like I said, what happened was I had this book, The Master Key System, for 2 years, and I could not read it in the manner that that Haanel told me to read it. I wasn't able to finish it. I wasn't able to do it. So I learned about this organization, and it's called the Master Key Mastermind Alliance. And what it is a group of people who have taken the challenge to read the 26 lessons in one lesson per week, right? And as a result of doing so, these people have changed their lives. So I met these people. I originally took the course 2 years ago, and then they told me about a retreat that they were going to have a live event, and that live event was going to be in Kauai. And then they told me that I could become a guide and train other people on the same system that they are working on, that they worked on. And that was so important to me, because at the time, y'all, I was to complete the book in the I was not able to complete the book in the manner that Charles Haanel said read it. Remember, he said read one chapter a day for 7 days. And there's some other instructions. It's pretty much an instructional manual. And so I wasn't able to do it. But once I joined the Master Key Mastermind Experience, Master Key Mastermind Alliance, it changed my life because I was able to complete the book, which was my complete goal from the very beginning. That was my only goal. I wasn't trying to travel around the world at that time. All I was trying to do was complete the damn book. That's all I wanted to do, because I believed that if I was able to complete the book in the manner that Hanel said, that I could make some money. Why? Because there's a guy that mentored Napoleon. And if I could do it with a bunch of people and learn some of the keys and some of the secrets that I didn't understand, that would benefit me. And by golly, it did. Oh yeah, it benefited me a whole lot. It changed my entire life. This was 2 years ago. And now I am working toward certifying myself as a guide. I have grown in the energy business with a bunch of like-minded people. I have built better relationships. I've since gotten married. I'm more spiritual. I'm healthier. There's just a lot of things that have changed. That's just my experience. And do I credit this experience to the book and learning it and challenging myself to do it? Absolutely. That's exactly what I accredit it to. So I'm here in Kauai right now because I came over for about 10 days just to continue to work with the group of people. There's people here from all over the world, and they're a part of the Master Key Mastermind Alliance. I'm learning to speak different languages, just a few words here and there, like hello, how you doing? And I'm gonna go back to Dallas in the next week, and I'm gonna be changed. I'm changed right now. I mean, I'm walking right now along the beach here on Kauai, and I'm excited. I'm just super excited. I was in class yesterday. We spend 4 hours a day. I start at 7:30 in the morning, and we're training for 4 hours. And yesterday, man, I was so inundated with information that I just couldn't even talk. I mean, after I got out of class at like 12:31 yesterday, all I could do was just crash. I mean, my mind was like inundated with information. I wanted to come and I wanted to talk about it, but I just couldn't. That's how much information I had gotten. So tomorrow, if you follow me on Snapchat, you've probably seen some of the pictures. This is a beautiful island. I mean, they call it the Garden Island. It's amazing. And I'm just so excited to be here and be with the people that I'm around, because I know when I get back to Dallas, and you'll hear me back, I'll be back on the mastermind calls. You haven't heard me because obviously there's a 5-hour time difference, and it would be 3 o'clock in the morning here versus 8 o'clock, which we do the call in Dallas. So obviously I'm not on that call, but I wanted to give you guys some information. I wanted to tell you what was going on. I wanted to share with you some of the experience that I've had since I've been here. If you follow me on Snapchat, you've seen some more of the stuff that we're doing. We're doing on a cruise, and it's going to be on the North Shore. We're going to be on the far west, the furthest west point in the U.S. We're going to be out there in the morning, and in the afternoon, I'll be Snapchatting and showing you scenes and pictures. Last time I was here, we got to see some dolphins, and they're going to be snorkeling with some big giant turtles, and it's just a whole mastermind experience. And typically I don't have an opportunity for this type of experience, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it and be here with the other people that are here. So all I can tell you guys is this: you know what, if you want to find out how to improve and get greater and be better, then just follow us at Millionaires in Training Recruiting Group. It is powered by Techomax LLC. They are the people behind it, and they're the ones supporting us. They're the ones making it all really happen. I'm just a voice of all of that, and you're going to see and hear more about it. Some of you guys that already know me know who I work with and who supports me financially, who backs me, and why we are where we are. I'm not the one with the contract. I'm just the one that talks about it. I'm the one who supports it. I'm the one who promotes it. I'm the one who works with the people on the ground. I'm the one who wants you to help yourself I'm the one that wants to help you help yourself. I'm the one that wants to help you get great, because I know that me helping you get great will help me get great. And I think one thing, you guys, us working together, we all get great. So send me your email address and I'll send you the information in late August for the class that's coming up in September. It is the MK MMA Master Key Mastermind Alliance. It's an experience that it will change your life. That's all I can tell you. It'll change your life. You'll be able to walk with me, run with me, work with me, and we'll be on the beaches of the world. Ain't nothing like running on the beaches of the world. If you've seen my Snapchats, you know I've been running out here every day. Finally this morning, I was so exhausted from all the work that I had to stop. So I didn't work out this morning. I needed a day to reflect and make it all happen. But you can just see around me, I'm kind of showing around. I mean, this island is amazing. It's beautiful. It's a different experience, and I wish everybody was here. So I'm gonna keep learning, y'all. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep training. I encourage anybody who wants to work and train and with me, join us on the mastermind call. Isaac is running the calls right now, and I know y'all know that he's doing an amazing job. So you're going to get more information from him. And by the way, Isaac and I started this business on the exact same day. You know, we started on the same day. It was amazing how, you know, we challenged each other over the last 10 years to get better. I challenged him, he challenged me. I love you, man. And I'm telling you something. We're going to all get there together. If we just continue to work together and make it happen for each other, it's going to be live. And man, I hope that 10 or 15 of y'all join the Master Keys with me, because next year we're going to be in the south of France. And remember this video, because next year it's going to be coming from the south of France on the French Riviera, baby. It's going to be amazing. And I hope all of y'all come and join me. And you can. And all you have to do is get involved. All you have to do is plug in, get involved. If you on my Facebook or you're on my Snapchat, I'm waiting for you to join me. I want to help you just like somebody helped me. I love you guys, man. I'm signing out, because it's getting toward the end of the day, man. I'm about to go get me some Mai Tais and some umbrellas stuck in them with my wife, and we're about to enjoy the evening. I'm gonna send you some Snapchat pictures tonight. There's I don't know, there's a big mastermind group coming on. I'll see if it's appropriate to send some Snapchats. Tomorrow there's a luau. Tomorrow night, of course, tomorrow morning we'll be on the cruise. There's gonna be some hiking toward the end of the week, and just some amazing things going on. But I'm gonna be sending you guys pictures and views of it. So just follow me, join me, ask me, text me, email me. If you need some help, I got you. I can't do it alone, y'all. There's no way I can do it without you. I'm a part of the Millionaires in Training recruiting group. I'm the founder, and the only reason I founded it is to help myself, to help somebody else to get where they want to go. That's it, man. Ain't nothing too serious about it, other than the fact that we're just a group of people who want something more in our life. And we want to be able to help those that we love. And I can tell you from experience that I can't help nobody unless I can help myself. And you'll help yourself as well. See you guys. Love you. See you soon. I'll be back in Dallas in about a week or so. And we'll be on the mastermind call. Text me. Email me. You need some help? Call me. Text me. Email me. I'm always available for you, because I'm here for you. I had somebody do it for me, and I understand the value of getting somebody to help me. So I want to travel the beaches of the world and run on them, run marathons, and be with y'all. All right? So hit me up, and I'll talk to you soon. See y'all later. Love you guys. Have a great day, okay? It's about, shoot, man. It's about 4 o'clock here in Kauai. So if y'all in Dallas or somewhere, it's probably late at night. So anyway,